Hello everyone, this is Pash from Soul Therapy by Pash, and I'm back with my reading today. Today we are going to do a very special read, and it's special because tomorrow we are entering into the energy of officially into the energy of full moon in Capricorn. I have discussed about this in my last video on my Instagram about how this journey is going to be from new moon in Cancer to full moon in Capricorn, because Cancer and Capricorn both are opposite energies in a way. So 10th of July, full moon in Capricorn, which is also called as buck moon. And this is a very big opportunity for those who are unable to balance their emotional side and their practical side. So why I'm saying this is because we are moving from new moon in Cancer. So new moons is all about new beginnings. Cancer is all about emotional science. It's all about emotional nurturing side of you. So we have started learning and understanding about our own emotions in this new moon, how to embrace the emotions, how to embrace the feminine side and the nurturing side, be it you are a male or a female. We are talking about energies. Since then, we are now on 10 July entering into the Capricorn, which is completing this cycle of starting from the emotional, embracing the emotional side of us, to closing the cycles or releasing the patterns or the old cycles in this full moon in Capricorn about anything which is holding us back in adapting that emotional side of us. So, what I mean to say is, it's very confusing. Let me explain it to you. So, basically, Capricorn is all about practicality. It's about success. It's about work. It's about more of a practical aspect of life. Cancer, more emotional aspect of being. So, full moon is all about releasing what no longer serves you, and full moon are also uh, a big opportunity to let go of things which are not serving you anymore. And new moons are all about new beginnings. So, let me not confuse you anymore. What is happening in this full moon is we have an opportunity to release and let go of all the patterns where we measure success with rigidity, with harshness, with emotional holding back or being unemotional. There are a lot of people in this world, in this 3D world, who believe that success is measured in some specific terms like money, like what you carry, how you carry it. I think very few people understand that success is not only about money, or it's about what sort of living you are in. Success is more about abundance. Success is more about how open you are, how vulnerable you are, how open-hearted you are to other people, how how mature you are in terms of your emotion, how far you're able to accept your emotions, accept your feelings, and you don't reject them. Success, for me specifically, if you ask me, success is not about what you have achieved in life. It's more about being successful in all the aspects of your life, be it self love, be it emotional maturity, be it your family, be it your financial abundance, be it your workplace. So, little things contribute to your success. So, success is not only about what you have achieved in terms of money, it's all about what you have achieved in every sphere of your life. This full moon is giving us an opportunity to release and to balance the practical side and the emotional side of things. This is giving us an opportunity to be more emotionally matured, to understand that in this rigid world, in this harsh world, it's not necessary that we have to be rigid and harsh to be successful. No, you have to be open, you have to be vulnerable, you have to be calm, you have to be composed, you have to be accepting the emotional side of yours. This full moon, as it's happening in Capricorn, it's going to create some sort of struggles in your workplaces also. So just a just a heads up. So this full moon is also going to bring a lot of clarity and lot of understanding that we need to release or let go of some sort of patterns which are not serving us anymore. So if we are being too bossy at our workplace and we are not letting our employees to talk, letting our employees to share what they feel, and we feel that being successful or being dominating is being successful or something like that, and not being emotional and not being open and vulnerable is something which counts to your success. So all these things are going to slowly shut down in this world, and this is an opportunity to release all those patterns which are holding us back because of some sort of mentality that we carry in us about being too much practical or too much uh, chasing money or being successful. About being successful is great, I'm not saying that you should not chase money, but what I'm trying to say is that money is a resource. So there should be a balance between your emotional side and your practical side. That's what this full moon is bringing for you, an opportunity to balance your Cancer side, that is your emotional side, and Capricorn side, that is your practical side. Now, there are some rituals. I'll be creating a video tomorrow. If you're not on my Instagram, please follow me on Soul Therapy by Pash on Instagram. I'm going to create a video in which I'll be telling some rituals that you can follow in this full moon to release um, whatever you feel is blocking your way. Especially if you're resonating with what I'm saying, that you're being too practical sometimes, or you're being too rigid, too much of future planning, too much of money, too much of this, too much of that, then it's the time to release those patterns and to go beyond and look beyond, as we are already into the age of Aquarius, which is connecting us to the spirit world. So let's start. Today I'll be doing this read for all zodiac signs. So if you're new to my channel, I always, on every full moon, I do all zodiac sign read. And I have a full moon deck, which you can see here. I'll show it to you. This is my full moon deck, which gives you message for full moons. I have a divine message deck, which will give you a message from the universe and the divine. And this is my normal tarot deck, which will tell you what you can expect this full moon in terms of releasing or in terms of general overall. And this is my list of zodiac signs, so that I just kept it. So I had to make sure that I'm reading for all zodiacs, so I should not miss any of the zodiac signs. So let's not make any more delay. Let's clear up the energies. So just close your eyes, take a deep breath. Spirit guides and angels, we are soon going to enter into the energy of all zodiac signs this full moon, which is happening on 10th of July. Please guide us throughout this reading. Help us to navigate the way through these energies. Let's clear up the energies. So we are ready. These messages can relate to any sphere of your life. But yes, because we are talking about Capricorn, it's going to affect more our work, our career, because it's more about the practical aspects of things. So there is a high possibility for that, right? So we'll start with the sign of Capricorn itself, because it's happening in the sign of Capricorn. So it's more of a earth energy. So grounding is very important. So there are simple ground exercises that you can follow, like walking on the grass, hugging a tree. If you feel a bit confused on this particular day or around this particular energy of full moon of releasing, right? Okay. So let's start from Capricorn, because full moon is happening in Capricorn, December 22nd to January 19th. So I'll be taking out 3 cards for Capricorns. And if you want to drag down to your own sign and you don't want to listen to other zodiac signs, it's fine. I will be writing up on the corner which zodiac sign I'm reading for, so it would be easier for you to drag and watch your own reading, right? Okay. And we will be picking up on one moon message, that is full moon message for you, and one divine message for you. So I have pre-shuffled these decks. Let's see what comes up for Capricorns, because this full moon is in Capricorn. King of Swords, Two of Cups, Page of Wands. Your full moon message is your hard work is paying off. And it's new moon in Capricorn. So your hard work is going to pay you off. So don't worry about that. And the divine message is relationship patterns. Something you need to release related to relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. Okay. Let's talk about what you need to release. So, Capricorns, the first and the foremost you need to release is some sort of relationship pattern you need to understand that you are in. And it really takes strength to recognize that there is a need of change. So, what I feel is that you are doing so based on the cards, because King of Swords is here, which shows that you are going to finally make a decision. You're going to take the authority and you are understanding the standards, and you are moving towards mutual love. So maybe you are in some sort of connection where there is not equal give and take, or there is no love, only you are giving, 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 giving. So finally you are understanding that it's time to make a change. It's time to break this relationship pattern. It's time to release this relationship pattern. Maybe, I'm not sure who this is resonating with, but maybe you are in such connection where you are holding the connection just because of the practical aspects of the connection, and there is no emotional connect as such, as we are talking about Capricorn. So this Capricorn full moon is teaching you to release any relationship patterns that you're feeling are not good for you. And your hard work is going to pay off, because we have Page of Wands here, which shows that whichever new connection you are planning to enter into, it's going to give you a lot of boost, lot of adventure, and lot of push, I'll say, excitement. So basically, wherever you're going to invest now and after releasing this relationship pattern, it's going to be beneficial for you. It's not necessarily it is in your personal life, it can be in your work life also, that you might be connected to people who you're not ready to leave or ready to make change, maybe in your job or something like that. But now you're understanding that there's no equal give and take, so you're taking a decision, or you're making a decision to make a change, and you are feeling very adventurous, you're feeling very excited for this fresh start, and your hard work is going to pay off, Capricorn. So what you need to release is some sort of relationship pattern. It needs strength, but make a change. This is a message for Capricorns. Let's move to the next sign, which is Aquarius, January 20th to February 18th. Let's see what's upcoming for Aquarius. The full moon message and the message from the universe. So, Aquarians, let's see what this full moon is bringing for you. Page of Cups. Mhm. The Empress. And the Devil. Okay. Your full moon message is it's time to take action. Hmm. And message from the universe is act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you. You'll always, you so, they, no, sorry, I read it wrong. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they were with you. So you will always consider them. Okay. So, Aquarians, what I feel is this full moon, you need to release the need of validation, external validation. Act as if your partner is here. So maybe you are looking for someone who could just pamper you, who could validate you that they love you, who could just tell you what you're worth. Maybe you're feeling that you're not worthy enough and you need external validation for people to tell you that, yes, you are worth it. So this pattern you need to let go of, because you have Page of Cups, which shows that you have to heal some inner childhood issues. It can be related to some sort of self-worth issues. It can be related to that if someone loves me from outside, that gives me a validation that I'm worth it. It's all about a validation of your dreams. If someone comes into my life, that's a validation that my dreams will be fulfilled. Empress is here, which shows, and Devil is here, which shows that you are chained to some sort of inner childhood trauma related to being obsessed of someone in your life who validates you, who tells you that you are the empress. But that's not true. You are the empress anyways. You know how to nurture yourself, you know how to love yourself, you know your worth, and you're beautiful, sexy, and sassy. So it's time to take action towards releasing any sort of thoughts or patterns or yeah, any sort of practical mentality that you're carrying in your head, that you cannot love yourself until someone else from outside is coming to love you. Act as if your partner is here. That's what divine is telling you, that act that you are your own partner. You have to take care of yourself, you have to love yourself, you have to treat yourself. So what I'm seeing here, that you need to be in the empress energy. You need to self nurture, self love, and you have to heal your inner childhood trauma. Page of Cups is also an energy of a fresh start in terms of self love. And you have to release. This is obsession. This is powerlessness. You need to release your, if you see this person are chained, right? So you are chained to something toxic, a toxic thinking pattern, or some sort of powerlessness you feel, some sort of limitations you feel. You feel dependent on outside people or partner of yours to validate that they love you. But I think this needs to be released strongly, and it's time to take action on this. So be the empress of your own life. Love yourself, nurture yourself, and act as if your partner is with you always, so that you don't, yeah, you don't need them physically to be there to support you. You are enough. That's what I can feel from these cards. It might resonate to you, it might not resonate to you, but that's what I feel. This can be also a pattern in your work life where you don't care about yourself and you help others too much. So it's time to take action where you have to remove or release this limiting belief in your life that you, if you support others, then only you'll be recognized or validated. No, it's not like that. You have to take care of yourselves also. So it's time to take action on releasing this kind of patterns, right? Good. So next is Pisces. So let's see what Piscean energy shows us. What's in store for Pisces this full moon in Capricorn? What's for my Pisces? Okay, I just opened it, so I'll keep it open. We have King of Swords again here. Then we have Seven of Swords. And then we have the Magician. Okay. What is the message for Pisces? The full moon message? Believe in the impossible. Hmm. Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. Hmm. So, Pisces, for my Pisceans, what I'm seeing here is like attracts like. If you love someone, they will love you. If you hate someone, they will hate you. If you betray someone, they will betray you. So, believe in the impossible. Why this card is here is because we have King of Swords, Seven of Swords, and Magician, which shows that either you are tricking someone or deceiving someone, or someone is deceiving you or tricking you. They are not showing you all the cards in their hands. They are trying to be a magician energy, a hidden energy, and you really need to. If this is not you, if this is someone else in your life, be it in your personal space or office space, you have to understand this, that you are attracting this kind of people because you might have something to release within yourself related to this. I always say your friends are the mirror of who you are, and it's not because they are your friends, it's just because you attract people who are actually like you. So if you are a person who betray a lot of people, you will be attracting all the people who have betrayed someone or the other in their life. If you are spiritual, you get attracted to your own uh, soul family. Your soul attracts the similar vibes who you actually are. And this full moon is also about peeking into our inner core and ask this question, that who we really are and why we are being presenting ourselves into this 3D world as so harsh and rude when we are not at this core. So, Pisces, what I'm feeling is that believe in the impossible. If you are really uh, keeping your boundaries high against someone who is sneaky to you, who is not showing you all the cards, then believe in the impossible, that your efforts will come back to you the way you are doing it too. And if you are doing, or if you are betraying someone and not showing all your cards and trying to be sneaky, then you're going to attract what you are sowing. That's what I'll say. So it's time to release any sneakiness from your energy, be it it's you or be it it's someone you're dealing with. You need to make your boundaries high. If it is someone else who is sneaking around with you, you have to make sure that you have to release that person from your energy. Or if it is you, then you have to definitely work on this pattern and then believe in the impossible. Look at what comes towards you, because you're attracting similar people who actually at the core you feel you are. So if you keep on complaining like, okay, always I come around people who hide things from me, or who are sneaky in nature, who never tells me anything, or they backstab me or something like that, then there is some sort of energy within you which is attracting this kind of people, this kind of pattern. You need to heal that energy from inside. Maybe you feel that you're worthy of this betrayal. You're supposed to have this betrayal in your life, and that's why you're attracting it. So you have to work on this. That's what I'm giving you a hint of. I don't know it's you or it's someone else in your life, but definitely you're attracting what you are feeling about yourself. So just make sure that you release any sort of negative thinking patterns or any sort of sneakiness around you or within you from your energy, and take a strict action towards it. Like this. Keep your swords up, right? So this is for Pisces. Let's move to our next zodiac sign, that is Aries, March 21st to April 19th. Let's see what we have for Aries. For Aries, full moon message for my Aries and divine message, universe message. Let's open what's upcoming for Aries this full moon in Capricorn. 10 of Wands, some sort of ending of burdens. 3 of Wands, looking towards future, and Knight of Wands. 3 Wands cards, lot of action. Full moon message for you is take time to breathe out. I was about to say that. Practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. That's the message from the universe. So, Aries, you are definitely releasing this full moon some sort of emotional burden, or maybe a need to balance out everything, or maybe some sort of rigidity on harshness. It might be different for different people, but what I feel is that you are ending this burden of being too practical and not being vulnerable to people and not being open hearted to people. You're ending this burden. You're finally looking towards your future with the 3 of Wands here, and you're looking towards growth. You're looking towards foresight. And Knight of Wands. Knight is a very in and out energy. So I still feel you're thinking about it. Sometimes you feel, yes, I should do it. And sometimes you feel, oh, I cannot. But it's a courageous step to move forward. It's heroic. So you are being rebel also. So for some of you, it's a time when you feel rebellious about things. You really want to end this burden. You really want to end this pattern. You really want to let go of this pattern of being too materialistic or too harsh or maybe too emotional. You are now ready to balance out both the energies. That is the Cancer energy and the Capricornian energy, right? You are ready to, because we have a universe message, practice compassion. So I feel this message is for someone who has not been compassionate to other people, who has been carrying the burden of some family responsibility or carrying the burden of chasing the money and collecting the money and forgot that how to be compassionate to people, how to be open hearted, how to be vulnerable, which is the theme of this reading. So if it's you, I would say that you are going to release this pattern. Take time to breathe out. That's the full moon message for you. So don't be too much into action, because Knight of Wands is there, 3 of Wands is there. Let me end this. Let me end this pattern. I understood now. I'm not supposed to be in this pattern anymore. Let me move towards the future and let me rush into it. No, don't do that. Take a breathe out. Take time to breathe. Practice compassion with people slowly and learn how to be in your emotional, feminine, nurturing side. Definitely, but you are letting go and releasing some sort of burden, especially related to some sort of harsh attitude or some sort of being too much into practical or future planning or something like that. And you're releasing it and you are taking a time to breathe out. That's the message for you. And you are practicing compassion as well, which is good for you this full moon. So, big release you are doing this full moon. And do watch my tomorrow's video to understand what ritual you can follow for releasing it properly from your energy, right? Let's move to next zodiac sign, that is Taurus. Taurus is again a very material sign. Let's see what we have for our Taurus. There are 2 cards. I'll take both. Your full moon message and your message from the universe. Let's see, Taurus, what you have. April 28th to May 23rd. Knight of Cups. Knight of Swords. And King of Cups. I know what this is for Taurians, but still, I'll just move to next card, which is full moon message. A personal issue reaches a resolution. Of course, yes. Spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So, Taurus, for you, it's all about love. It's all about love, this full moon in Capricorn. Why I'm saying this? Because I could easily see with these 3 cards a transformation, a huge transformation. So why I'm saying this is because you have Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, King of Cups. So basically you have moved from Knight of Cups to King of Cups. You have jumped the timelines. You have been emotionally mature in this scenario. You have been thinking about this connection a lot of time. You have been impatient about this connection, in and out about this connection. You wanted to offer this cup of love to someone, or it can be someone else who wanted to do this to you. Take the way it resonates to you. Energies might flip, but you have gone through a big transformation. You have jumped the timelines. You are now more emotionally matured, more diplomatic. You are more devoted. Your heart is open now. And that's why you are reaching a resolution. That's the message. A personal issue is reaching a resolution related to a relationship in your life. It can be a love relationship, or it can be a relationship which is professional also. This connection is spiritual. So it's most probably love, because we are talking about love here, and the divine message is also about love. That this connection that you're sharing with this person is all about multiple lifetime, beyond lifetimes. So this is reaching a resolution. So congratulations. And you are releasing this full moon all the emotional immaturity that you carried at one point of time. Because night, that means you were in and out in your decisions, you were confused, you were um yeah, you were charming, attractive, but not very reliable, I'll say. So King of Cups is more resilient, more balanced in their head and heart. They know what they want, they are devoted. So you have really jumped timelines, and you have jumped into a Knight of Cups to King of Cups, which shows that you have released that emotional immaturity, and you are grounding yourself more into the matured energy. And this personal issue of yours is reaching resolution this full moon. So congratulations. And this connection is a spiritual connection, and that's why I think you have might have transformed, because this can be a twin flame or a soulmate connection, which brings a lot of transformation in you. So good thing that you're releasing some sort of immature decision or confusion of yours, right? So let's move to the next sign, which is Gemini. So what do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? Full moon message and divine message. So Gemini, justice, judgment. Oh my God. Six of Wands. Wow. And your full moon messages, what do you need to release? Express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. Okay. So, Gemini, you have justice on one hand, you have Six of Wands, that is victory on one hand, and in the middle is the judgment. What I feel is that you have great cards. But the question the full moon is asking, what you need to release. Victory is not far from you. Justice is in your hands. You are honest, you are truthful, you are compassionate, you have the integrity. Judgment is telling you to awaken, or I'm not too sure if it is related to a connection, but I'll still say that if it is a love connection, divine is telling you that you have been truthful in this connection. You are going to get success in this connection. You are going to be rewarded in this connection. But you need to release something. You need to self evaluate yourself. You have to awaken yourself up. You have a purpose in this lifetime. And if you're not able to say things to someone, or someone is not able to say things to you, take the way it resonates to you. I feel it's you who's not able to say things to someone. Then express your love through gifts if you're not able to say it. Or there is someone who is expressing their love through gifts to you, and you have a blockage which you're needing to release, because this person is a reward for you. This person is a victory for you. You're getting justice with this love connection in your life. So divine is blowing this horn in your ears and telling, look, see, look at this love. This is, maybe there is someone around you who is giving you gifts and not able to say that they love you or they really want you, but they are showing their love through gifts and you are not able to recognize it. It can be that possibility as well. So divine is telling you to need, you have a need to release something. It can be a release mind block, that I'm not self-worthy enough, or I'm not worthy of love or something like that. So there is something which is within you need to release, and if it is related to someone who is already giving you gifts and pampering you, this connection is really going to bring a lot of success in your life. Divine is blowing horns, so be very vigilant about this full moon, about this energy in this full moon. You need to release something and see clearly this person's truth, this person's honesty. Yeah, that's what I can see here. So basically, you need to find out what you need to release, what is blocking you, because judgment is there. Divine is really blowing horns in your ears to tell you that this is what you need to release, but maybe you're ignoring it. So Gemini, you need to release something. Next sign is Cancer, June 21st to July 22nd. We have just passed new moon in Cancer, which has really, really completed the cycle with this full moon in Capricorn, where practicality meets emotions. Emotional immaturity turns into maturity. So all this. So let's talk about Cancerians. So what we have for Cancerians, we got two cards. I'll take both. We got the third card. Let's move to the message, full moon message and divine message for my Cancerians. So Cancerians, the first card for you is Five of Wands, some sort of conflict. Temperance. The Chariot, this is your own card, Cancer. Your message of full moon is meditate and contemplate. And your divine message is embrace your emotions, allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. La. Okay, so this la is coming out from a Singapore accent. So whenever I'm in too much in the swing or talking, I say always la. So all the Singaporeans might be knowing about it. So so Cancerians, you have a huge conflict going on within you. Your peace is affected, your balance is affected, your serenity is affected. You really need to focus, sit with your emotions, understand and embrace your emotions, allow your feelings to surface. So definitely there are some Cancerians who I'm talking here for, who are suppressing their feelings, and that's why there is a lot of arguments, a lot of conflicts, a lot of aggression they might be displaying to the people around them. Temperance shows here that they need to balance between their conflicts. They need to really bring peace and harmony with their emotions. So I feel we are talking about a Cancerian here who is fighting with their emotions, because we have embraced your emotions, which shows that this person is fighting with their emotions. They are not allowing their feelings to surface, and due to which there is a lot of conflict happening. This person really needs to have the willpower. They have the willpower to move forward. Chariot is action oriented card. This person is ready to take an action, but because of their own conflicts, because of their suppressing their own emotional feelings, this person is facing a lot of conflict in their life. They are not able to bring the balance of the mind and heart. So they need to meditate and contemplate. That's the message. Meditation will give them an answer. This person really needs to allow their feelings to surface and be accepted. So what Cancerians you need to release is any sort of conflict that is coming out of suppression of feelings and emotions. You need to accept your feelings, you need to accept your emotion, and you need to release any kind of stubbornness, any kind of practical approach, or any kind of egotistical issues which are creating this aggression and conflict within you. So meditate and contemplate and embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface. Beautiful message. Next, we are moving to Cancer. Oh, sorry, Leo, July 23rd to April 22nd. Okay, so we got our first card, which is flipped, which is Devil. So for Leos, we have Devil, we have Page of Wands, and we have Two of Pentacles. Your full moon message and your divine message. Let's open the full moon message. Your commitment is being tested. How committed you are. And your divine message, you are limitless. You can do anything you choose. So basically, what I feel for Leos, because you are the sign of courage, you are the sign of strength, you are tied to some negative thinking pattern, you are tied to some sort of self-worth issues, or it can be dependency, it can be powerlessness, you're feeling limitations, you are feeling addictions, you are feeling oppression. I don't know why, but you are limitless. You can do whatever you want to you choose, and your commitment is being tested here. So basically, there is a situation in your life, be it personal or professional, you are being tested that you will break your limits and come out of that and do something adventurous which you love to do. Page of Wands is an energy where you start something or start doing something which is adventurous, which brings excitement to you, which brings cheerful energy to you, fearlessness. But you are confused. Two of Pentacles. You are balancing between two situations. You are stretching the resources. You are trying to adapt where you are. But divine is telling you, no, no, no. You need to release this negative thinking pattern or limitation kind of thinking that I cannot do this, I cannot do that. You have a great potential. You can be adventurous, you can be free, you can be cheerful, you can enjoy this energy, but I don't know why you are stuck here, stretching the same resources, trying to juggle between a couple of things. Divine is telling you that you are being offered this because your commitment is being tested. How committed you are to something which you love to do. For example, if you really like to play basketball and you are stuck in an office commitment where you cannot commit to the hours where you can play basketball. So divine is telling you that follow your heart, follow your cheerfulness, follow your adventure and excitement and make it happen. You are telling yourself, no, I cannot do this. It's not possible. I come from office 5:30, 6. How will I join these classes and all those stuff? So this is something which you need to release. There is some blockage that you need to release. It can be anything. I just gave an example. So you're limitless. That's a message for you, and your commitment is being texted. Divine is because you always keep on asking divine, I love to play basketball. I love to play basketball. Why I don't get an opportunity? Divine is giving you an opportunity. But you are telling yourself and backing out saying that, oh, I cannot do this. Oh, I cannot. So you have to release these patterns of being too practical and focusing on what nurtures you more. Right? So it's a beautiful message again for Leos. So you have to be more courageous. Moving to Virgo, August 23rd to September 22nd. Six of Wands, you have victory. Page of Pentacles. And Wheel of Fortune. And your full moon messages here and your divine messages here. So Virgo, your full moon messages, a win-win outcome is forecast. So whatever you are planning, win-win outcome is forecast this full moon. And your divine messages, spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. So first of all, for Virgos, I'll say release any doubts that you have in your mind this full moon. It's about releasing doubts about money, doubts about a fresh start in your life. Doubts about your victory. You are victorious. You are going to be victorious. You're going to be successful. Be it your relationship or professional life. You need to spend quality time together. Be it your professional, again personal. Just talk to each other. Talk about it. What are your fears? What are your insecurities? Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. So destiny is supporting you 100%. So don't think too much about your money or something like that. Don't be worried about it. Just release all your insecurities and fears. You're going to be acclaimed, you are going to be recognized, you are going to be prideful, and win-win outcome is forecast for you this full moon. Just, I think you need to speak, be it to your partner or be it someone, your friend or colleague. You need to talk about it, and they will tell you that how, yeah, because I feel that you are very loyal, you are studious, you are ambitious, and still you are worried. So you need to release those doubts, because luck and fortune is creating some unexpected events in your life, and win-win outcome is predicted here for Virgos. So I hope that you got clarity and you're going to release any doubts and insecurities that you have. Let's move to Libra. Libra, the sign of beauty. So as I said, the sign of beauty, 10 of cups is here. So Libra, abundance, abundance, abundance for you. What else for Libras this full moon? Ace of Wands. Mhm. And Page of Cups. 10 of Cups, Ace of Wands, Page of Cups. Lot of passion, lot of love. Let's see what this is all about. Your full moon message, Librans, and your universe message. So, full moon message for Libra is your dreams need a practical plan. Cool. And your message from universe is be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. Right? So, what I'm feeling here is that Librans, for you, you are going to have a lot of abundance, lot of security, lot of fulfillment in terms of your family life. Emotionally, you are going to be very successful, and you feel very abundant on that way. There is some sort of new beginning which is happening in your life, which is very passionate and which is very creative, kind of a spark which is going to happen. And you will really feel that it's a fresh start. It's a cute small little start. This is something kind of a dreamy energy where your emotional life is also filled, and your personal life is going to be filled with a lot of happiness. A new beginning is also happening here, but you have to again balance between the practical and the emotional side of both the things. What I'm trying to say is, yeah, I got distracted because I was getting a call. I'm so sorry. So what I'm saying is that your dreams need a practical plan. So basically what's happening here is that you have to again balance with, as we are talking about, you have to balance between your practical side and your emotional side. So basically you have to balance between both the energies. Your dreams need a practical plan, and be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show that you care. And yeah, so balance between both these energies, as in be practical about your dreams as well, and be emotional about this energy also. And I can see a new beginning which is happening also in your life, which is going to bring you a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of energy. Just mix it up with a little bit practical plan so that it can boost up. So what you need to release is just dreaming. dream, but create a practical plan about it also. And try to be more supportive. Make a genuine effort towards what you want to achieve. What are your dreams? Yep. So balance this approach of being practical and being dreamy. That's what I'll say. So you need to release too much of dreamy energy and just work on your practical side. Next sign is Scorpio, October 23rd to November 21st. So we have Nine of Pentacles. We have Six of Wands, which is victory. And we have King of Pentacles. And your full moon messages: a fiery climax is approaching, and treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. Hmm. So now again we are talking about both the approaches, that is being emotional and being in self-love, and being more practical and King of Pentacles energy, and there is a victory in between. So Scorpions, what I feel is October 23rd to November 22nd, if I November 21st, if I have not mentioned this. So basically what's happening this full moon is that you are in really a self-love energy. You're Nine of Pentacles energy. You are independent, you are sexy, sassy, you have the material security, you are self-sufficient, and you are victorious as well, right? And you are in the King of Pentacles energy also. So material wise also you are great, you are kind to people, you are abundant, you are in a self-love mode, I'll say. But one fiery climax is approaching your life, where you have to really treasure your loved ones. So you have to make sure that you have to balance the energies of King of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles, and treasuring the people who you love. So basically what I feel is that this full moon you need to release anything which is an excess, as in like if you are becoming too practical about your money or being too into yourself, you have to make sure that, or you're too busy in the recognitions that you're getting, or you're too busy in your victories that you're getting, that you're not able to see that you have to treasure your loved ones. This full moon is bringing an opportunity to release something which is in excess. Maybe you are too much focused on yourself, maybe too much focused on your rewards or your recognitions, and you're too much focused maybe on money that you have, or maybe some sort of pentacles energy. I'm getting focused on the abundance of financial abundance more. What this reading is trying to tell you is this: anything which you feel is an energy where you're losing your emotional side somewhere, or being too much practical about things, this needs to be released, because a fiery climax is approaching your life where you need to treasure your loved ones, otherwise you lose them. So it is important to love others deeply. It's important to love yourself also, but there's a very thin line between selfish being selfish and being in self love. So that needs to be balanced. That's what I feel for Scorpions. So be careful about that. Abundance wise, it's all good. But energies wise, yes, you might lose some of the loved ones if you're too much focused on your wealth or yourself or on your recognitions and achievements. That's what I'm seeing. Next zodiac sign, and the last zodiac sign of the reading is Sagittarius, which is November 22nd to December 21st. Let's see what this full moon is bringing. Two of Wands, Nine of Swords, and Queen of Swords. So for Sagittarians, we have the full moon message, which is hold your vision. So if you have any vision, Sagittarians, please hold that vision. And your divine messages: get to know each other, learn to meet another's need for love. So basically, Yeah. So basically, Two of Wands energy is of leaving conflict, taking risks, making decisions. And I can see a lot of fear, anxiety, sleepless nights, nightmares. So what I feel is what you need to release is some sort of anxiety or some sort of fear or despair that you're carrying in your energy. Yeah. Hmm. You need to release some sort of fear, some sort of anxiety that you're carrying in your energy. You have to be truthful because Queen of Swords is here. So you have to make sure that you are honest and you talk about truth. I feel that you are not able to take risk and you are not able to make decisions in your life. You're not able to plan things in your life because you're not truthful to yourself or truthful overall. And that's why in the night there is a sleepless nights or fears and anxieties. So you have to hold your vision. And basically, if you're struggling with someone specific in your professional or personal life, someone who really wants you to be honest and who really wants you to make decision based on the honesty, and you're really feeling sleepless about it, or you're struggling in your professional life or personal life, hold your vision and get to know each other. Give it some time to understand what this person is expecting from you, because I strongly feel that there is something that you need to release from your energy, which is related to fear and anxiety. And that's what is blocking you from moving ahead in your life, because Two of Wands is also kind of planning energy to move ahead in a future direction, but you are unable to do that because you are feeling some sort of despair or nightmares or isolation. Either you're not able to speak the truth about the situation, or either someone is too blunt and truthful to you which you cannot handle it. So what divine is telling you to do is to hold your vision, whatever vision you have about yourself, whatever wherever you want to go, just hold your vision and give it some time to understand each other. Maybe it can be a boss who you're not able to understand properly and you're not able to cope up with, and that's why you're struggling into that. So release any sort of fear and anxiety, give it some time, hold your vision, it's going to happen, right? Yep. It can be you who is not able to speak the truth, or it can be someone who is speaking the truth to you and you are not able to take it, and that's creating some sort of nuisance. I strongly feel it can be a professional life, but can be someone in a personal life also where you have some sort of misunderstandings. So hold your vision, it will be clear soon. That's what I will say. So I hope you like this reading. I hope this reading resonated with you. And sorry for the distraction and disturbances in between. And if you feel this reading is resonating with you, just press the like button. And I'll be putting the zodiac signs here, so you can read for. You can just read the zodiac sign and go to straight to your zodiac sign. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Soul Therapy by Pash. Don't forget to follow me on Soul Therapy by Pash on Instagram and Facebook. And this reading that I did today, I tried to make it more connected to what energies we are under at this point of time, with full moon in Capricorn and new moon in Cancer, which is all about releasing or holding back or letting go or something like that. So I tried to, whatever message we got here, I tried to relate it to the full moon energy so that we can get more clarity. If you have any confusions, you can put in the comments, you can ask. And yep, I tried to look at this reading from a more spiritual perspective, how to balance between the practical side and the emotional side, and the energies, how to shift the energies. So don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Don't forget to follow me. If you want to have a reading with me, you can book from my website or my Linktree app, which is available on my Facebook and Instagram. The link is there. or you can directly go to website, click the book a session button. Once you book it, it will ask you which reading you want. Once you book the reading, it will ask you for a payment portal, and then once you make the payment, the booking is confirmed. I'll receive an email, and as soon as I receive an email, I'll just connect with you on WhatsApp. So it's as simple as that. So it's a easy steps. Always remember that full moons are good releasing times. So let go of any imbalances, let go of any patterns that you're holding, let go of any fears or anxieties that you're holding, just like the Sagittarians, right? So take care, love and light. See you.